When I first became a teenager, I thought I was too good to tell my parents and family that I loved them. I thought it was embarrassing, so I said it under my breath with no meaning attached. I didn't spend too much time with my parents and siblings. I would spend most of my time locked inside my room doing my own thing. Sometimes I would ignore them if they were trying to get my attention by pretending to not hear them. My parents always did very nice things for me. For example, they would buy me clothes and food all the time, along with taking me places I wanted to go. Whenever they asked me questions like, "How was your day?" or "How was school?" I would always keep the conversations to a minimum. The only thing that was important to me then was my personal reputation and how others saw me as a person. I felt the need to impress everyone at school. I avoided my family at all costs in front of these people because my biggest fear was being embarrassed by them. I didn't think it was important to help the community or my peers. I had no idea what my future was going to look like. I was very self-centered and I always got what I wanted without being appreciative of those who did everything for me. Teenagers typically act this way because they're going through a lot of changes in their lives, and they're trying to figure out what's best for themselves. This can be acceptable to a certain extent, but I feel like how I acted wasn't acceptable and deserved a punishment. It could be acceptable for teenagers to act self-centered if the individual was respectful to themselves and their peers, along with trying to do what's best for themselves. Then one day, my whole life turned around within minutes. My best friend's older brother passed away due to an undetected blood clot in his leg. She was so sad I didn't know what to do to help her. I just tried to comfort her as much as I could. This affected me deeply because she meant a lot to me, and whatever she felt, I felt. Even though it wasn't my loss, it felt like it was because of how close we were to each other. Days after this event had happened, I started thinking about how that could have happened to someone in my family. This was a huge turning point because I realized that the way I treated them was horrible and very unacceptable. My parents and siblings deserved the best daughter and sister ever. I changed the way I acted, so if something like this happened to me, I would have no regrets. I now viewed things differently for the better. I started to tell my parents and siblings that I loved them every single day. I started to do nice things for my family. I decided I wanted to be kinder to people. I want to show appreciation to those who have done things for me, so I did. I began to hang out with and talk to my family more because time is always ticking and I have wasted too much time already by being self-centered. I started to do nice things for people who have always done nice things for me, but I never showed the appreciation back then. So this is how I decided I wanted to repay them. I also realized it is very important to tell people that I love them because something bad might happen unexpectedly. They also deserve to know how much they are appreciated in this world. I learned that life is never promised for anyone and anything can go wrong at any time. You can't get time back, so live every day as if it is your last. Soon after many realizations, I joined my school's National Honor Society and I started to volunteer a lot. This made me more passionate about being a nurse. I wanted to be able to help individuals who are sick by being a nurse, so I am now in the College of Nursing here at Purdue University Northwest. I would have never gone into this field if this situation didn't occur. I began to do things that benefited people and not just for myself. I didn't care what others thought of me anymore. I was able to be myself without the fear of not being liked by certain individuals. I am very content with the person I have become today. I became someone who is very selfless and helpful to the community from someone who was selfish and didn't care about anyone. Don't ever hold back from being yourself because you will have regrets in the future.